Hey everybody, coming back at you today. I've got some more TTMs to catch up on, along with one for the Atom 716 Free for All Challenge. And unfortunately, I did get one return to sender, and that was Mr. Frank DePino. I sent to the Northwood Way address, and I've started to see some come back from the Clay Street in Cleveland, New York. So I will be sending off to that address then. But moving on to the first return we're catching up on is Mr. Justin Leonard. Justin is most notably known for winning the 1997 British Open and being a three-time member of the U.S. Ryder Cup team, including the 1999 Ryder Cup in Brookline, Massachusetts, where he sunk I believe it was 45-foot putt to win the Ryder Cup, and the crowd went crazy. The team stormed the green, and the media in both Europe and the U.S. was very harsh on the fans and team for the way they treated the Europeans. The European team thought there was cheating with some of the course marshals, and that the crowd, one of the players accused a fan of spitting on his wife. It was very hectic and very crazy. But for me, when I think U.S. golf, it's that memory from Mr. Justin Leonard. And those were in 9 days. Next up is Mr. Bob Skinner. Bob Skinner came back in 7 days, and he played for the Pirates, Reds, and Cardinals. He's a 3-time All-Star and a 3-time World Series champ. And I do love my Pirates, so that will definitely be a PC hit for me. And then moving on, coming back from Baltimore, Maryland, I'm going to start to anything that comes in, just do it this way. The free for all challenge will help me. I'll get into that groove. And this is Mr. Tippy Martinez. And sorry, Bob Skinner was in 7 days. And Tippy Martinez here was in 44 days, and he played for the Yankees, Orioles, and Twins. He was an 83 All-Star and an 83 World Series champ. And man, do I love these 86 tops. 2 of those. He's in the Baltimore Hall of Fame. And Mr. Martinez, in 1983, picked off 3 Toronto Blue Jays in 1 inning. The starting catcher and the backup catcher both got hurt. So the Blue Jays thought they could get a bigger lead off first, and he ended up picking all 3 off. And again, that was in 44 days. Next up, out of Greensboro, North Carolina. So this will be for the Atom 716 challenge. And it's Mr. Bob Patterson. Again, on my beloved Buccos. He played for the Padres, Pirates, Rangers, Angels, and Cubs. And he was known as the Glove Doctor because to just kill time out there in the bullpen, he would fix baseball gloves. Not only for the Pirates or the team he was playing for, but even the away team. So that Stadium Club, I believe, is a 92 and a 91 Fleer here, which nobody seems to like, but looks okay with that signature on there. And that these white bordered Fleers, I believe these are 88s. Yep. I do know somebody out there is working on the 88 Fleer set. Those white borders, these cards have lots of space for autographs, so they look cool. So Mr. Bob Patterson, and that was in 203 days. Now we'll catch up with some photos that I got back. And we'll start signed the index card, and it's Mr. Sab Shimono, who started out on Broadway, and as you can see here, his favorite Broadway show that he was in was Mame with Angela Lansbury and B. Arthur. So that would have been pretty cool. But Sab is most notably known for MASH, where he played Jin, and then in another episode played Kwang. With that episode, that's where he made the Korean stuff that they put on the one rash, and it helped everybody. But he also was in the 1976 version of Midway, Gun Ho, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, and on TV, Samurai Jack, MASH, and The Simpsons. He was also on there where he played the master sushi chef. That's easy for me to say. And Mr. Sparkle, because who doesn't love Mr. Sparkle? So MASH and Simpsons are my 1 and 1A shows. I absolutely love both those shows. So with him being on both, that was awesome. And those came back in 18 days. Next up is Miss Suzy Boggus. Miss Boggus was the 1989 top new female vocalist with the Academy of Country Music, and the 1992 Horizon Award winner with the CMAs. Some of her bigger songs were Outbound Plane, Hey Cinderella, and her highest charting hit was Drive South, which charted at number 2. And I really liked Suzy Boggus back in the 90s. To me, that 90s country is still some of my favorite music. So Miss Suzy Boggus there. And again, that was in 301 days. Next up, we got another MASH hit for my collection, and that is Gregory Harrison. He played in films such as North Shore, Air Bud 2, The Vanished, and if you're a Hallmark person, he was in Signed, Sealed, and Delivered, that series. They're on Hallmark. And he's also been on Falcon Crest, One Tree Hill, and 911. In MASH, he played Lieutenant Tony Baker on the episode The Nurses. And he also signed the index card right there. And that's Mr. Gregory Harrison in 256 days. And last but not least tonight, or today, whenever you're watching this, is Mr. Michael McDowell. Michael McDowell is a NASCAR driver. He raced Formula Renault, Champ Car, the Rolex sports cars. And here he is. He was the 2021 Daytona 500 winner, which I was super pumped for. I really do like Michael McDowell. Seems like a really good guy, really nice guy. One of those guys that's really easy to cheer for. But most notably, Mr. McDowell is known for the qualifying accident that he had in 2008 at Texas, where he hit the wall coming right out of turn 2, and his car was absolutely just destroyed, mangled. How he walked away from that, I have no idea. But I'm a big fan of Mr. McDowell's. Does really well at restrictor plate tracks, really well at road courses. Made the NASCAR playoffs this year because of that win at Daytona. So that was Mr. Michael McDowell in 51 days. Again, thank you for watching. And as always, stay safe.